Connection pooling in Go's net HTTP package is a crucial performance feature that optimizes resource utilization and reduces latency by reusing established TCP connections. Here's a detailed breakdown. Overview. Connection pooling in Go reuses established connections, avoids creating new connections for every HTTP request, reduces latency and improves resource utilization. By maintaining idle connections, it minimizes the overhead of establishing new ones. Optimized for high-throughput applications, helps handle a large number of concurrent requests efficiently. Key components. 1. HP.transport manages connection pooling, including creation, reuse, and closure of connections. 2. Key parameters. MaxIdleConns, maximum idle connections across all hosts. MaxIdleConns per host, maximum idle connections per host. IdleConnTimeout, time before idle connections are closed. TLS handshake timeout, maximum time allowed for TLS handshakes. Disable keep alives, disables pooling if set to true. How it works. 1. Connection reuse, checks the pool for existing idle connections to a host and port, reuses available connections, reducing setup costs. 2. Connection creation, establishes new connections only when no idle connections are available. 3. Connection removal, removes idle connections that exceed the IdleConn timeout or are closed by the server. 4. Concurrency and safety, the HTTP.transport ensures thread-safe connection sharing across multiple Go routines. Benefits. 1. Improved performance, reduces redundant connection setups, lowering latency. 2. Resource optimization, saves CPU and memory by avoiding repeated connection creation. 3. Reduced network overhead, minimizes round trips for TCP TLS handshakes by reusing connections. Best practices. 1. Reuse HTTP.client instances. Always use a single HTTP.client instance for all requests to take full advantage of pooling. 2. Configure idle connections. Adjust MaxIdleConns and MaxIdleConns per host based on application needs. 3. Set timeouts. Use parameters like IdleConnTimeout and TLS handshake timeout to manage connection lifecycles effectively. 4. Monitor pool usage. Use tools like NetHTTP-HAPROF to debug and optimize connection pool usage. Conclusion. Connection pooling in Go's NetHTTP package ensures reduced latency by reusing idle connections, optimized resource usage, minimizing the load on both the client and server, enhanced scalability, making it ideal for high-performance, high-throughput applications. Proper configuration of connection pooling parameters ensures robust and efficient HTTP communication.